Okay, guys, welcome back to Cozy Podcast. This is episode, I think, 8 of season 2. And this episode will be about men's mental health. And I have a special guest.
Say my name. Okay. Mr. Welch, how y'all doing?
My speech teacher. So, you give me some tips how to make the mental health better for me.
Okay. So we'll just talk about it, or you can ask questions.
No.
Okay. Basically, I think mental health for men, I think you have to just try to, the key to it, I think, is managing, a good part of it is managing your stress level. So one way, what I do, I try to work out, you can't take problems from the day home with you. So whatever happens in school, things happen. Some good things and bad things happen. But the stressful things, you have to learn how to compartmentalize those things. So whatever happens in the school, it stays at school. You can't take that stuff home to your family, to your children, and things like that. So work out, go to the gym. I travel when I can. Take drives, think about things. I take notes all the time, try to work out my issues like that. So that's some of the things that I do to try to manage stress.
Does it help?
Yeah, it helps me, but everybody's different. So like I know some people, they do different things for stress. I know a teacher here who's does karate. He martial arts works for him. That might not work for everybody. So you had to find things that works for you, and I'll try through trial and error. Some people go to therapy, and that helps some people. I think it will help everybody, but everybody, some people, they're against that because they think if they go to therapy, that means something seriously wrong with them. And I disagree. I think anytime you can talk to somebody objectively about what you think about and what you're going through, I think that helps. Yeah.
I think ways that I prevent to make my mental health better is stay positive and don't let the negative thoughts get to you. Like,
That's right.
Like, for example, when I think of something negative, I think of something that made me happy or just anything. Like, we're human, everybody's human, so it's okay to have emotions. You're definitely gonna have sad moments in your life, but you can't put low on that after that one day is over.
That's right, absolutely. But life is good and bad, and you have to overcome the negative things that happen. And the way that you overcome those things is by dealing with the positivity. Like, unfortunately, people. One thing I use, for example, car accidents. If you're in a car accident, you survive. You have to get help. Try to get your car fixed. Go to therapy if you need to. Just try to get better. And if unfortunately you was at fault, then the next time you get on the road, you have to drive safely. Like if it's raining, of course you want to slow down. Outside, follow all the traffic laws. When you come to a stop sign, you gotta stop. You gotta put on your turn signals before you make a left or right turn. So things like that, it helps. You have rules for yourself. Certain things you just can't do. And limit the risks that you take. We all risk takers. You take small risks, but sometimes in life, the bigger risk that you take, sometimes it's things that we shouldn't do. So you have to be careful about it. What's that?
Like if you take a much riskier risk, then nothing to do.
Yeah, it could have one. Yeah, especially if something that you know that you shouldn't do. Like I know as a person, I probably shouldn't jump off the roof of the building. So now, if you take that risk and you do it, something could happen as a result of that. You could get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You could break a leg. So it's just being careful and thinking about things before you do it, or thinking about what you say before you say it, and the implications that can have on somebody. Like talking about people, there's going to be negative implications with that. You know what I mean? As a teacher, talking about students, somebody else hears you, it's going to be negative implications. For my students, I try to teach them to stay away from gossip, because if you're amongst somebody and we're talking about this guy over there, and he's going to find out about it because somebody's going to tell him, and it could be a confrontation, it could be a fight as a result of somebody talking about it. So I try to stay away from the negative things like that. Gossip, talking about people. Stay focused on what you're doing. Like, you're in school to educate yourself. That should be the primary focus. Not hanging out and doing things you shouldn't be doing on campus, smoking, vaping, and stuff like that. Kids are doing that stuff in middle school, in high school.
Pardon the interruption. At this time, texting has concluded.
Thank you for being on the podcast.
As we come back on,
I
we're
know you got
receiving
some things out.
session to third period. We are still collecting test materials.
Thank you for having me, Imani, and you're a good student. Keep doing what you're doing with business.
We will have an
Finish up
afternoon
school. You
makeup
almost
session.
finished speech therapy.
Thank you.
So you're doing well. You gotta stay on a good track. I appreciate having you.
Thanks.